Hi there, and welcome to Titan. Today we're going to be looking at an approval process built in Titan Flows. Titan Flows is one of the newest members of the Titan family and is a key ingredient in the Titan platform. It allows you to mix and match the different interfaces that you've created with Titan and build really nice business processes that work for your organization. Let's jump right in. So what we can see here is the actual Titan Flow builder, and this gives you the opportunity to build those business processes that you need for your organization without any coding whatsoever. Now, one of the nice things that you can see here is that we have a lot of different options. So what we're going to do in this particular case is we're going to start with a form. And that form, based on the information that's put in it, is going to get pushed to Salesforce and is going to create a lead. The applicant in that form is going to get an email, and then it's going to get sent to the first approver. So this approver is going to be based on a role that we create in Salesforce. Now, one of the really nice things about Titan Flow is that you can use any object, any field in Salesforce, standard or custom, to work with your flows. So you get to decide exactly how you'd like to work and who the approvers will be, how the process will work, and if the people are going to be internal users or external users, it doesn't matter. You're able to trigger those things from within the Titan Flow builder. So as you can see here, we have the dynamic approver number one from Salesforce. The next step is that they're going to get an application to review. If they approve it, it's going to go to a second approver. If that person, then that person's going to review it. If that person approves it, it's going to send out an approval email, and it's going to change a status in Salesforce on that initial lead that was created. Now, if they reject it, they're going to get a rejection email, and that's going to be the end of that. So let's see what it actually looks like when we start the actual process. Okay, so here's our form. I'm going to go ahead and fill it out. My first name is Ben. My last name is Titan Flows. And my email is benm plus titanflows at formtitan.com. So I'm going to go ahead and request a loan for $500,000. And I'm going to say the reason is loan. And check off all the boxes, click submit. Okay, let's now go to Salesforce and see what happened there. So right away what you see is that that new lead was created. And if we go to the details in the lead, what we'll see is that currently the lead status is open, it's not contacted. Now, as we discussed, two emails are going to go out. One email is going to be to the person who requested this loan. Here it is. Hello, Ben, your request will be reviewed for approval. The other email is the email for the approver. So here it is, Titan plus approver one. A new request is pending review. Let's review it. Now, you may be wondering, how did it know who to send that review to? And here it is in Salesforce. We have our contact, and this contact is approver number one, and their title is approver one. So what we did is we created that role within Titan and said, if someone has the title of approver one, that's the person who's going to get that first approval. So now that we come back to this form that we clicked on after we clicked review, and what we see here is that it pre-filled the data from Salesforce from that lead that we created. And it even made now the loan amount read-only. So we can either approve or reject it. If we reject it, we can write in a reason here, and that will write to Salesforce. If we approve it, I'll click approve. Right away, now what you see is we're going to go back to my email, and I'm going to get a second email in my inbox that's going to be for approver number two. Here it is. Hello, approver request is awaiting your approval as second approver. I'm going to click review. Again, I have a place where I can see all the information. Click review again. And now it takes me again to that form for the second person. I will approve it. And as I mentioned, now if we go back to that lead in Salesforce that we created initially and we refresh it, what you're going to see here is a lead status update. So I'm going to go to the details. Now you see working contacted. So what we did inside of this process is we started with a customer form. It sent dynamically to two different approvers. And then at the end, not only had we created a lead, but we also had updated the status on that lead based on the interactions that took place outside of Salesforce with those approvals. So there's a lot that you can do with this tool, and it can allow you to create really wonderful business processes that are exactly what you need for your organization. And definitely stay tuned for more information. Thanks a lot.